Oh, how old are you when you started skateboarding?
General
Because you started late.
Development test.
No. Was it? I thought it was 15.
No, oh man, if I started when I was 15, I'd be fucking sick. No, I just missed the. I'm a late bloomer for our generation.
Did you start skating when you were 13, Dan?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
He started late.
Did you have any prior like skating before that?
No, I rode
like,
BMX and played video games.
So you,
I got really into yo-yoing.
So you didn't like know how to ollie or board slide or anything?
No.
Oh wow.
No, my brother's friend Tim Kish took me across the street and taught me how to ollie, and then I just literally that day dropped all of my hobbies and just skated from that
What
day
were your
forward.
hobbies prior to skating?
I was really into yo-yoing. Like I did yo-yo contests. I swear.
Are you serious?
I got second place.
Dan Corrigan's how he started skating.
Did you use the brain yo-yo? Like, was that
No,
the
because
cheater?
that's for people who have
It's the-
GEDs, and I have.
Like, so you use it like a real yo-yo.
Dan just fucking what's it called? Classes, dude.
I got it.
Dale, this video's not about you. Can you go away?
Clean up your living
He
area.
literally pops into all my videos like all the time. Now I got my GED. Maybe that, yeah.
Favorite Disney movie?
Enchanto. I just watched it. It's so good.
You know what mine is, right?
Yeah. I know.
Aladdin,
Yeah, I know.
obviously, is mine.
It took
yeah.
me a second. I was like, oh, he's just gonna.
I love that movie.
It's a weird thing.
Favorite dessert?
Chocolate.
Dude, nobody fucking cares.
Dale, stay out.
Wow, Dale. Dale's really upset because I'm
so
not
mad.
asking him the question.
He's such a.
Oh, I love cheesecake and donuts.
I didn't ask you.
Yeah.
And aren't you vegan? You don't eat cheesecake.
Vegan cheesecake.
Do you read books?
He reads, yeah.
Yeah, I read.
What's your favorite book that you've read lately?
Lately?
Yeah.
Jesus. I haven't read a book in like a year and a
No,
half.
what's your favorite? What about newly?
What?
Newly, not lately, but newly.
Oh, newly?
Yeah.
Early.
I honestly have like reread the same like 8 books over and over. My most recent favorite book that I read, the Bible, part 2.
That wasn't funny.
Yeah, it was. Put it in. I don't know. I just always talk about the people of paper. That's my favorite book.
Really, really cold for 20 minutes or holding a piss for 20 minutes?
Yeah.
This is good. Now we're getting somewhere.
now we're
Let's
getting
do a
somewhere.
would you rather. Okay, if I'm really cold or have to piss for 20
really
minutes.
cold, like you're like cold for 20 minutes, or like a full bladder you have to hold for 20 minutes. Which
It
one
depends
would
on
you
the
prefer?
severity of both. Like if we're talking about really cold,
Like
are we
the
talking
worst.
below 0?
Well, Dan
Uh,
will develop kidney stones if he holds piss for
so
that
yeah.
long.
Ooh, dude, I got one. Would you rather piss walnuts or shit razor blades?
Shit razor blades for sure.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
That's only because he's actually pissed.
pissed.
I have the one set in my room. It's like this big.
Yeah. First skateboard sponsor.
I know this one.
No, you don't.
You told me one time.
You should know this because I just talked about it the
Yeah, I
other
feel
day.
like it's Charm City.
It's not.
It's
It
not?
was a silent skate shop, and that's why I said Timmy McDonald and me were teammates for a second.
Well, now you know that I don't watch all your videos either.
I've never talked about that in a video. This is a Argent exclusive. You could call this video information that Dan's never talked about.
Secrets Dan Corrigan doesn't want you to know.
I was going to call it like getting to know Dan Corrigan.
Oh god.
No? Is that bad?
Yeah.
You guys hate my titles, so I'm learning that my
we don't hate your
titles,
titles.
my titles are really bad.
We don't hate your titles. We just know that everyone else will hate your titles.
Favorite color?
Brown.
Really?
Brown? Really?
They're all like,
Ooh.
why are the brown guys hating that? That's your favorite color.
No, brown is my favorite color.
What was your first job ever?
First job. Walmart.
Ever?
Walmart?
Yeah.
Mine was
What's your
Six
first
Flags.
tip ever?
Why are we interviewing you? Why are we making this interview about me about you? Six Flags, cool, dude. Were you the old bald guy that dances in the commercial?
No, dude, I just took pictures of people when they walked in.
That's not a job. That's a felony.
They paid me $7.50 an hour, dude.
$7.50 an hour. Yeah, well, I think Walmart.
It was back in the day.
They paid me $7.20 an hour, and then when I became shift lead, they moved me up to $7.90.
Top 3 fast food meals.
Fast food meals.
Yeah, we all like top 3 things you order at any given fast food place because you go to a lot of them.
What counts as fast food?
Like chain fast food, like.
Okay, it has to have a drive-through. That's a fair.
Okay, that's a fair one.
'cause
Okay.
A part of me like would consider Panera Bread fast food. But it's
No,
like, that's like higher.
that's
than
like
fast food.
a slight
That is
half a
fast
step.
food.
Yeah, but they're saying like basic Wendy's and
I'm
stuff.
saying yeah, like Cane's, In-N-Out, Wendy's.
I
Whatever.
like the bean and cheese burrito at
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell, but I exchanged the nacho cheese sauce for 3 cheese blend. It's an extra like 50 cents. Is that funny to you, bud?
Dude, that's just he's a fast food king.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can see his teeth.
That's from neglect, not what I put in there.
Dude, that photo you put up of you when you were 22 or something.
Oh yeah,
I
I
was
got
like,
a lot of
what
response to that. I got so many comments like, what happened? What other ones? See, I don't really care for In-N-Out anymore. Wendy's 5 deal, I really like that, but that's just for the price. And I would just switch it up whenever. And and then Chick-fil-A's breakfast biscuits, the chicken sandwich biscuits, #1 actually.
If you could have any non-skateboard related sponsor in the world, what would it be?
Money, government.
Like the Federal Reserve.
Every month I get power.
Big government. Big government.
Big pharma. I want to write for Big Pharma. Oh man, think about how much bigger my packages would have got during this pandemic. Oh my god, I would have been so spoiled. And realistically, like stuff that you could actually possibly get sponsored by. I mean, it's such a stereotype, but probably Apple.
Apple. Yeah, I feel like that's
Such
a
an
common.
obvious one.
I feel like the two most common answers by people are like Apple or Playboy.
Who has ever said Playboy?
A lot of people.
Really?
Playboy?
Yeah.
How many people have you asked this?
It's not a question that I ask. It's a question that has been asked.
Can you
in other
imagine
interviews.
being like, oh,
I stole that
if you're sponsored
question
by
just now.
anything,
Yeah,
you
people
could get sponsored
have
by
said
a magazine
Playboy.
that doesn't show like egregious nudity.
I think
all
I
tasteful.
think
And
I
then
think
interview,
they have
20
like.
interviews of Joe Rogan. Like what? No.
I think people are.
I think they have different intentions with the sponsorship. What do you think of the Beatles?
Not a fan.
didn't
I
know
appreciate what they have done for music because I can see their influence on like pretty much
What do you
every
mean?
band
We've
that I
had
like.
this argument, and
but
you
I
said
don't care
that
for
you
'em.
liked the Beatles.
That never. Are you fucking kidding me?
Dude,
I
not
actually
fucking
slightly remember you saying the same thing.
I've
like
never
the
said
last
that I
time
like
was
the
it.
Beatles. I've always appreciated what they've done for music, but there's not one song that I can think of that I would ever
Okay,
like.
maybe it
like-
wasn't-
like-
maybe
what-
it
definitely-
wasn't-
You have always hated on them. What was your first car?
Toyota Tacoma,
What year?
2010.
Damn, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Mine was like a 1988 Chrysler LeBaron.
I
was
bought
like,
it off my dad. He got a new car, and I bought his truck.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, I think it was 2000.
What a spoiled brat, dude. Your daddy's hooking you up with cars? Yeah. How many states have you lived in?
Lived in?
Yeah, because you've lived in quite a few.
No, I haven't. I've lived in 3. Maryland, lived in Maryland, Pennsylvania, and California.
Oh, okay. I thought there was more than that.
No, I stayed
That's
the
not
night
true
in a
because
lot.
you drove across the country in your van and you lived in your van. So technically, you lived in every country.
Again,
Or
dude.
every
Dale,
state.
Dale, stay out.
Dude, we're about to eject Osito, cuz. Star Wars or Star Trek?
I grew up on Star Trek Next Generation. My dad liked it, so I'm going to lean towards that. I thought Data was a cool character.
Dan's a Trekkie.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are a big chess guy, so name a scenario, or not a scenario, name a time in your life where you felt you were Zuggs Wayne.
Oh my god, you can tell that he's like thought about these questions like ahead of time.
That one I did think of ahead of time.
Yeah, so the whole Zuggs Wang thing, I cannot literally from 24 to 27, that entire time span of like working construction and being like, I guess this is my future. And like I felt like anything that I did outside of like that, like if I were to leave that job for this
hold
guy.
on. Wow, Dale, can you turn your
I'm trying
sound
to open
off?
up to his audience. But yeah, just like being in a job and feeling like, man, if I leave, I'm gonna lose so much money, and I had such a small amount saved up that I'd be so far behind the 8 ball, I'd be screwed. And like, you know, like moving back home wasn't necessarily like the option, so it was just kind of like, yeah, I felt very stuck. And then I moved out to California. Yeah, play some music, like
Favorite animal is obviously dogs?
penguins.
Penguins?
Yeah,
Oh,
chinstrap
okay.
penguin to be
Have
specific.
you even never met a penguin?
I have.
The zoo does not count.
I've
Hey, get
literally
out of
had
the
a penguin
light,
climb
bro.
up
Get
to
out
me.
of the light. Now the light's back on his face. I can't even ask him.
I paid an
Go ahead.
extra amount at a zoo to hang out with the penguins.
to be reversed. I want Dan to be in my
Go
shadow.
away. Go away. Favorite ice cream flavor?
Yeah, it's probably cookie dough.
Cookie dough.
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty basic. And I also like mint chocolate chips, like right there. And then
Yeah. Like he didn't have to. He didn't have
nothing.
to
He
say
had
that.
nothing- he
Yeah.
doesn't-
He had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
He just wants some. Should we? Dale, what's your favorite?
Ask Dale a question.
Yeah, I'll ask. I got it. Yeah.
What's your favorite time that you just fell short of everything?
How many times have you been out of the country?
0. Never been out of the country.
For real?
Not even in CJ?
What?
Canada?
You never? Yeah. You
Yeah.
never been to
So when I
Canada?
say never,
Have you ever had a bad trip?
like a vacation
bad
or
skate trip.
No, like a psychedelic bad trip.
next question.
Fair. Day at an aquarium or a planetarium?
What the fuck is
Aquarium.
Aquarium?
I do. The planetariums are really sick. But,
Yeah. So you're more of an ocean guy over space because I'm more space.
I'm more space over ocean, but I think, I took this guy to Brian Cox for God's sake. I'm a space guy all day.
He was so excited about it.
But as far as what I would go to out of both of them, I think there's more of an experience to go to an aquarium. Because so much is theoretical when you go to a planetarium, like them explaining stuff. But you get to be with the fishes and stuff.
I have a good question.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
Next.
I do.
What is it?
Would you rather drown or suffocate in space?
Drowned
Drown.
or suffocate in space? Well, how do I suffocate in space? My mask comes
There's
off.
no oxygen.
There's no oxygen.
Yeah, so your mask comes off, or
you
an
freeze.
asteroid hits your fucking shield.
They say that you freeze to death really quick, and it's something about it's a vacuum.
Okay, well, for the sake of this question, let's say you suffocate before you freeze.
Okay, well, out of the two, definitely outer space. That'd be way more you get to see.
Yeah, at least you get a sick view when you go.
Yeah, because to die in outer space means I actually got to go to outer space.
Yeah, if you die in the ocean or something, then you're just fish food. That sucks. What's your favorite skate video?
That's what I asked him.
Lost and Found.
Lost and Found?
Yeah, it's a blueprint video. It's super long. It has so much bonus footage in it. That's number one. Number two right now is probably Sight Unseen.
What's your favorite era of skateboarding?
right now?
Ooh, right now?
Why?
It's very progressed.
Well, it's just I don't pay as much attention to it, but I like that skateboarding has separated into so many little bubbles. It used to be there's a skateboard industry and it was raining down content on everyone, and you'd have to wait once a month to get a new video.
That's true.
Now it's so constant that you just pay attention to the couple skaters that you like, and you don't have to wait for their company that they ride for to drop a video part. You can just go watch them on Instagram, go on YouTube, go to Thrasher. It's constant, and it's oversaturated to where people don't appreciate it as much. But I think us people who come from our generation kind of get to hold on a little bit more of the nostalgia than the new generation, to where we're still really into those skaters, and I don't know, keeping up with what they're doing. And I'm sure the new generation is to some extent. I just feel like it's a little bit less.
I think there's a lot more hobbyists.
Nobody asked you.
Well, you pointed the camera at me after he looked at me.
Because he started talking, I don't know why.
No, you pointed it at me just so you could tell me to
Is it pointed at you now?
I just killed this interview.
What's your go-to skate magazine when you were a kid?
Oh, Big Brother.
Really?
Yeah, Big Brother for sure. And
Okay.
this is 100% true. My mom was grocery shopping, and I was going through the magazines, and my first time going through all the magazines, they literally had Thrasher, Transworld, and Big Brother, and maybe even a Old Slap. They had a bunch of them. And I remember I opened straight to a random page in Big Brother, and it was a comic book of Jesus and a dildo. And it was an actual dildo and a little fake Jesus. And I remember being so blown away that they this magazine would show this, that my assumption was well, then the skating's got to be gnarlier too. If they're doing this, they're probably showing crazy skating.
Right.
My little 13-year-old brain tried to rack my always been a Big Brother guy.
Interesting.
Yeah. And then it was Transworld after that, and then because Thrasher used to be a lot of transition stuff, which I didn't appreciate back then.
Yeah, I grew up with Transworld,
Yeah.
for sure. Have you ever skated Love Park?
Yeah, of course.
Have you ever skated Pulaski?
Yeah.
Which one do you like better?
Oof.
That's a hard question.
Well, it's because one's my turf.
Yeah.
I should be claiming Pulaski, but I prefer. You know what?
Love
Love had way better flat ground, because it was a consistent flat ground. It had different heights of ledges. It had more options. It had the gap. It had rails.
Mm-hmm.
Love was better. It was better. But if you put both of them in front of me now, I would obviously pick Love just because it's gone. But back then, when I was skating both of them, I think I did like Pulaski more. But I think it was for the nostalgic of this is where I'm from, Baltimore, DC area.
Right.
But Love is undeniably one of the best skate plazas ever. It was perfect.
Favorite skate shop from the East Coast?
Skatology.
Yeah, I knew that
Yeah,
one. I was just waiting. Dude, but those guys are fucking gnarly. I remember the first time I saw them, I believe, was at that DIY, not the
Ridge?
Yeah, the Ridge.
Okay.
That was the one with the rails and stuff, right?
Yeah. Went all out.
Dude, I was blown away by how talented
they
that
were
team
all
was.
so next level. And
Yeah,
where they're from is
and
crazy.
all of them fucking ripped.
Yeah, middle of nowhere, suburban area, and every
And
single one of
they
these
were
dudes was,
doing
pro
tricks
dude.
that at the time I hadn't even seen. I hadn't seen anybody do nollie back 270 lip, but those dudes were doing that. They were full cab lipping.
Dude,
yeah.
they had a skate shop sponsor. They rode for Skate Shop, and in their Skate Shop video, in like 2010, Ian fakey flipped a 14 stair.
Yeah, that's insane.
You know what I mean?
Like way back then too. Like
Yeah,
that.
like,
That
now,
was
he'll
when.
backflip like 10 stair rails and stuff like that. It was ridiculous.
Right.
Yeah. So ahead of their time. But what sucked was their location never let them get Ian Bigsman love, Eric Trayflip love, before anyone else got a chance to do it. Chris Cole did never land at the Trayflip down love, tried it. Eric went there, and I want to say he did it twice. I know Ian Bigsman did twice. The first one he did, I think he his hand went like this. He was like, I can do it again. Psycho. Yeah, those kids were ahead of their time. That best skate shop ever. And John rules. Everything about that. They're just good people.
Did you ever jump down the love gap?
Yeah, I tried to hard flip it.
Did you?
Yeah, I put one to my feet,
stuck it?
held it to the last second, kicked it away, and as I was getting up, like tuck and roll to get up, security guard chased me out of there. And I think the combination of like taking that impact and then running like a mile from this cop, I got shin splints so bad I couldn't skate for like a month and a half.
Damn. Yeah. No, that gap is gnarly.
It was.
It wasn't too tall, but it was long.
Well, that's the thing. People always ask, what's gnarlier, Wallenberg or Love Gap? Wallenberg is a little bit longer. And it's lower. So Wallenberg, it's 10 stairs. So it's a 3 flat, 3 flat, 3 flat, 1.
Run up, right?
Well, you use the rolling for Wallenberg.
Right.
So yeah, it's like, I guess you could say left run up, but you get plenty of speed. The issues with the Love Gap was, aside from, and you got to skate it, there's a lot of deep cracks going the wrong direction that you roll with to get to it. The ground is slippery, and the landing that you land in is crazy slippery. And then you don't have a lot, like in footage, it looks like you got a good bit of time before you hit the thing in the middle. But like if you ever ollied it, the second you land, you're like starting to power slide. You're thinking about it the whole time. And it's also 13 stairs tall. So it's 4 stairs taller than, because that's a 3 flat, 3 flat, 3. And then the last stair is a little bit bigger than the other blocks. So I roughly estimate that's about 4 stairs tall. It's big.
Interesting.
I would rather personally jump down Wallenberg, I think.
Favorite place to skate?
No. It was for a long time. Yeah. I love Cherry.
It could be anywhere. It could be East Coast, West Coast. Favorite place.
I really love Van, which is your home turf, New Jersey.
So it's like 20 minutes from my house, man.
You never go in there. Yeah, I love.
I go there all the time.
Yeah, sure you do. You're a liar.
I have like countless videos on my channel from Van.
You can't count. Mayberry's up there too because that's really good ledge and really good flat bar. I don't know. It varies. It changes too much.
And current size board that you're riding?
I'm on an 8.5. I stepped down.
That's small for you.
Yeah, step down.
Yeah.
I wanted to flip my board.
I'm a big bloke board. I'm 8.7.
I'm a big bloke board.
I remember saying I'm a big bloke board. This is my terminology.
No. Say it again 5 times fast.
I'm a big bloke board. 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 I'm a big bloke board.
Why'd you go there?
Because I want to flip my board more. You know, trying to get better at skating again.
Well.
Yeah,
riding
you
875 was
do
really
kickflips.
fun.
Yeah.
But 8.5 is more practical.
It is harder for me to flip that knee again.
Ass.
When are you gonna Venmo me that money for that Uber? Oh yeah, you also have to Venmo me money for that food, right? Hey Dale, don't you have to Venmo me money for food from yesterday?
No, that's your fee for staying here.
Yeah.
Oh,
so my
fair.
fee for you staying here, you owe me still more money. So
Nuh-uh.
it's the Uber plus. What are we charging these days? What's the rent?
You guys aren't charging any.
$3.50 a night.
Like a week. $3.50 a week.
$3.50. I got you.
Yeah, but like there's like fees.
Yeah, the fee is he cleans up your mess.
Yeah.
Which I already did.
What did you clean up that was mine?
All the plates that were on that table over there. You had garbage on this couch, garbage on that couch.
What garbage did I have?
There was like paper and just receipts and fucking bags and fucking just crumbs of muffins, I believe. Not that I was gonna try and eat it, but
Sounds right.
yeah. I also folded and put the pillows back.
Dude,
and your
this video is
towel,
so
put it over there. You had like a hat over there. It's up there now. Oh no, it's on your head. See? You found it. Good.